to... Oops, sorry. Wrong place there. Welcome back to Rome Total War 2. I might cut that a little bit off at the front there if I get the opportunity, but okay, quite a simple video. This one, I think it's all doing, again, more home economics, really, I suppose is the way to describe it best. I don't know. But anyway, in Syria, I've decided I want to build, and in the first place, which is over here, you can see this is where the Aracosians are hanging out, isn't it, this sort of area. So I want nobles' palaces in here so I can get some decent troops, and I also want to get some stables. Yeah, this is going to be my place to get the stables. Hang on, where are you, stables? There you are. I know I could have got a farm, but I actually want stables in here. I do want a farm in here though. That might help for the future. Okay, good. Now, I should really do the other ones, but let me just have a quick look at the forces, just to make sure there isn't one that I've missed out. Forces. I think it's down at the bottom. I think there's one that I missed out. I did a bit of homework, you see. I was doing a bit of fiddling about just to make sure I got everybody. Where are they? There they are. It's those that got forgotten about last time. I don't know why, but they weren't given move orders. Well, they're going to have the move orders now, so I want them to come over to... I don't think I want them over there. I think I want them over... where are you going? You're going over here somewhere. Not there, not Tarsus. You're going over towards Bithynians, which are... who are, rather. Over here. Right, okay, so I'm going to go to... well, I don't know, Edessa for now. So, let's see what happens. Right, okay. Right, now, back to... just make sure he goes. It was those, wasn't it? Just watch that. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, good stuff. Now, provinces. I want to go over from Syria over to... I've written this town, Transasconia, I think I called it on my bit of post. There it is. Okay, I'm talking about funny names for things. Been picking up a few more tunes recently. Right, okay, what am I having in this one? Eastern Mayor Field. That one, yep. And Eastern Bazaar. You can see why just by looking at the information on the left, can't you, when I'm choosing them? So I don't need to go into details. I've looked into this, by the way, for all the reasons why I need them in these particular areas. This is obviously going to be a bit of a breadbasket area, as somebody described on one of my on one of the comments that was left on one of the videos. In Bactria, where I was before, which is... let's get these in plumbing order, proper order. This is ridiculous, isn't it? Bactria, right, okay, Bactria. Over in Bactria, I want a farm and a quanat. Oh, right, okay, farm and quanat, because I can't get two farms in this one. Strangely enough, don't know why, don't know how it works out, but there you go, that's all I can get. So, right, and in Carmania... now I've got them in alphabetical order, should find them a bit more easily. You can see, by the way, which ones are the ones that are struggling with food, which ones are the ones that are improving, going downhill or whatever. And by the way, every single one of these triangles there, all going upwards, so it's looking good. Over in here I want the Tower of Silence. This is the place, Harmosia, where I've got my port. I don't need that port anymore, but it'll just turn to squalor if I don't, and it's only giving me a -4 public order. But I'm also getting 140 wealth from industry, so I'm thinking, yeah, I'll keep that. And also, if the Aracosians do get out of line and do head this way, I've got a decent garrison because that's in place. So, right, okay. Over in... is that all my buildings? No, Caucasia is another one I want to get somebody in. I want... an animal breeder, which is here, is it? No, it's not here. It's going to have to be here. I think maybe I'm just... oh dear. Oh! Yes, there, animal breeder, good. Right, and then Tower of Silence. Where? No. Am I getting mixed up? There it is. Yeah, Tower of Silence. Good. Right, and then I want nobles' palaces in here. Because this is a forward position, you see, I might need troops from here. But not only that, as my troops pass through, I can pick up recruits, can't I? If I'm in a position to do so, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go for it, just in case. Okay, and then Ponto Caspia, you should be a long way down here. Where are you, Ponto Caspia? You're there. Now, Ponto Caspia, I'm going to get nobles' palaces in here again because it's a forward position. In fact, it's a very forward position, and of course, like I said before, it is going to get me some well, I mean, it is going to require some protection, I should say. Really, it's going to be a forward position for a while where it's going to be on its own. It's showing me that, by the way, because it's a shared, it's what you call a contested province. I've only got these two here, so that one is the capital of it all, really, or the provincial capital, Soloka, and that's owned by the enemy, of course. No spy information available, so I can't show you any more about that. Right, now, over in Egypt, which I think I've put on an F key, let's see if I have. Yeah. I think that's it, isn't it? Where's my F11 key? Aha! That's it. Okay, so these are the ones I want moving in the direction towards the Egyptians. So I want him... I'll move him last, actually. Yeah. Okay, first of all, let's get rid of the fleets. I don't need the fleets over here anymore. Totally redundant to me. I can't see... They're not going to be able to attack anybody, do anything useful, so the fleets are going. So where are you, fleets? Fleet number 1. It's ridiculous, isn't it, to do this? I've hardly used them, really. I haven't really seen them in battle because I do auto-resolves with them, so it's a pain. But, I mean, at least we can recruit them somewhere else. Those admirals will reappear somewhere where I can use them more fruitfully. Now, I think these are all army ones. Yes, they are. And these as well are also army ones. So, yeah, they are. Right, now, I made a bit of a mistake, you know, in that... Oh, hang on. Do I go up that way or do I come in the lower way? I'm really not too sure. I think I've got to go in the lower way to get in there. So, let's see what we can do. Is that a... yeah, okay, we'll go in that way there. I might just have to increase their speed, actually. In fact, I think I probably will do. So, right, okay, get those up to a faster speed and get them going generally in the direction of where are we going to go? Over here. Okay, right. Now, there's one or two others I need to bring round as well. Crikey, doors are clattering around today, aren't they? Right, where is it? Right, okay. No, I'm going to move the forward ones first. Again, let's have them moving a little bit quicker. Okay, and I want him over to here, I think. Over to there. Right, good. You're moving. Excellent. Now, I've got these. Are these the ones I had on a... No, F11, that's right, yeah. Okay, back to F11. Good. And then, he's the one I've moved part of the way, isn't he? So this guy here, he can move to... again, I want him on a faster movement over there. And we'll have him going over to Alexandria as well. And then back on an F11. Let's go and have a look at the other chap. I think he's the final one, is he? Or is there another one below? I think that is it. Then after this, it's just spies, isn't it? So I want him. Also, oh, blimey, I need to improve him as well. What can I give him? Fast movement, hopefully. What's that? Hope. Religious building construction. Public order. Authority. Morale for all units. Cunning. Melee defence. Oh my giddy aunt, look at that lot I've got to check out. Is the one that shows running or something? No. I want the one that shows fast movement. Cunning. Enables night battles on land and sea. Enemy siege holdout time. Cunning. I don't like the night battles because they don't... well, I don't know. Visibility isn't clear even for me who can use them. So, right. Campaign map movement. That's the... Oh, what's that? Campaign map movement range when Admiral. That's rubbish. Come on, where is campaign map movement? Infantry enables night battles. Siege holdout. Oh, come on, you're not going to be there, are you? I check those. Looks like it's just going to be a dull one. Recruitment. Aha! When General. Do you know, missed that one, didn't I, out of all of them? Right, now, I think it's because he's just come from the sea. That's why he's asking me about the Admiral one. That's these guys here, isn't it? So, right, okay. Put them on there and get him going towards... towards here. There. Okay, it's green, purple, red. Green, purple, red. 3 more turns after this. Okay, well, let's get these guys moving then. Oh, blimey, these need upgrading as well, don't they? Campaign map movement range accompanying general. No, I don't think so. Critical success in all actions. Evading enemy. That's the one that I want. Wounding enemy agents in self-defense. Oh, I like the sound of that one as well. That sounds good, doesn't it? Okay, well, let's get him moving then. Get rid of this first. Okay, right. Is he the same one? Not too sure, really. In fact, I'm not at all sure. Oh, I don't know, towards here. I think we'll have them all going up towards there, really. F11, find the next one. Am I further down? No. It looks like these have already had their movement, doesn't it? Let's try him. I think they've already had their movement. Is he the one I've just asked to move? Yes, he is. Okay, well, let's get him moving then. Over towards... Do you know, I've marked these on F keys as well, and I'm still doing this. Right. Okay, and then back on an F11, and we're going to have a look down and see what else is there. Now, I think that should be it. Let's hope. Is that it? Everybody done? Everybody moving? Yeah. I've checked all the towns, by the way. They're all perfectly happy, so I don't need to worry about any of those. They're all doing what I want them to do. Right, well, I think that's it for those. What else did I want to do? Ponto Caspia, I've already sorted out. I know what else there was. Well, let's find it from up here. I think this is probably the easiest way. Galatia and Kappa whatever. Right, I want to recruit in here. I can get all sorts of different troops in here, which is good. I can get these camel types. Can I don't think I can upgrade any of these, can I actually, in this town? Can I upgrade the town at all? Let's have a quick look, see if I can. I think I've probably looked at them all, haven't I? Yeah. No, I don't want any more in there. Right, what I do want is... Oh, let's have a look at mercenaries as well. Yeah, I can get some horse in there as well. 3 plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... I can get a full army of 20 in there if I want, can't I? Very soon. I'm not going to go for it yet, though. What I'm going to go for now is... Oh, dear. I want the slingers. I like the slingers, but no, I'm going to go for these. 2, 3. Can I get another one? No. Just those. Okay, I've got these nice infantry. They're really good. I've got some missile infantry as well, but it's good to have some horse. I wonder what sort of troops I'm going to be meeting, though. That's the thing. I think that's probably about right, actually. Okay, well, I think that's all I'd intended to do. We're still researching, down to 4 turns now of this. Well, it takes 8 turns, doesn't it? Oh, it did take 8 turns. It improves the research rate, gives me plus 10% wealth, and allows for more cultural conversion, which is also good. It allows me to do Eastern Clay Tablet Archive, which also improves the speed of research. Anything that improves the speed of research has got to be good. I mean, look at this one, it's going to take 12 turns. 10% increase in the speed of return of research is 1.2 less. In other words, it would only be 9 turns. 5% doesn't really make that much difference, but maybe by building this one, that'll give me my 5%, and then I can build that Eastern City clay tablet or whatever, and that'll improve that. It says 140 at the moment. I'm sure it goes up. Maybe it doesn't actually. No, maybe it's only the Eastern clay tablet that does it. I'm not too sure now anyway, but okay, it gives me the cultural conversion. I know there's a good reason for doing that one. I just can't remember straight off the top of my head exactly what that was. Right, okay, well everything's heading in the right direction. We're going towards Bithynia. What I need to do is keep a good eye out for what the Arachosians are going to be doing, because at the moment they have 4 armies and they're all around Bithynia. They've taken a territory, which is bad news from my point of view, because it means they now have 3 territories, albeit in separate provinces, but they are regions that they own. I've checked these out here, and the Bithynians seem to be in the ascendancy here. There seem to be more of them. I don't know whether they don't look at all damaged, do they? So I'd say about 13 there, 14 there, 27, 28. I don't know. These have been hit, haven't they? 29. I'd say there's about 30 units around here. There are others dotted around the place as well that might be of help, but the Arachosians have got more on their way. It's such a shame I hadn't got somebody in Edessa. I should really, having thought about it a little bit more, got rid of my armies over there in the east and built some armies here in Edessa instead, and then just gone for the Arachosians, because I think other than that army there are 4 of them. Other than that one there, yeah, and in fact, tell you what, I can scroll through them. I did it before, so I know I can do it. That one there as well, 2, and then those 2 there, making 4 armies that they've got in total. So I'll check up on those in a minute, and let's wish the Bithynians a little success, so that I can then go and take these other 2 territories way over in the southeast of my own empire. So okay, let's go and see what occurs now then. Right. Right, these are my armies that are just on the way. They're still quite a distance away from being any real use to me. I mean, Tushpa did have Arachosian armies around it at one stage, but we seem to have been chasing the Arachosians at the same speed that they've been moving. So, but they were obviously about 4 or 5 turns ahead of us. So there are still some on their way, really, towards the Bithynians. I'm wondering why that Tushpa army at the top there isn't moving on. I think maybe that's the one. No, he's the one that moved first, wasn't he? I am a little bit concerned that only 2 moved there. The Bactrian army I moved, didn't I? So just those. I wonder if there's one that I missed. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention when that first one moved. Right. Okay. Now this is worrying, because he's coming east towards me. Why would he come eastwards towards me instead of westwards towards the Bithynians? He seemed pretty close to my big armies as well, didn't he? Well, if that's the case... oh, by the way, another thing I've realised, another error. I don't know if I pointed this one out before, or whether it was just something I was looking up yesterday. The people I want to go to war with next, these Cyrenaican ones here, the ones that want a non-aggression pact for payment there, if you look on here, there's nobody at war with them other than slaves. Which is not good for me, because I was hoping to join a war against them. They've got allies, by the way. I don't know if you noticed them now. I don't know who they were, but there's just a couple of... I wouldn't be able to... I don't know. I just remember noting before that they had a couple of allies, and they've still got them there, haven't they? So I presume they're the ones that are just to the west of their current position. I don't know. Right. Syracuse. Well, after the last video that had to be split into 2 because it was over 80 minutes, I'm desperately trying to keep this down to a decent time today, and this is up to 20 minutes. So defensive alliance, payments 2,000. No, you're not getting anything like that. Don't be silly. Doesn't make any sense for me to agree anything like that at all. You're not even really in a position to do anything like... Oh right, oh right, okay, so because I won't enter a non-aggressive alliance, you're going to cut off your nose to spite your face. Okay, returned home. I've got a statesman who's returned home. His command: he will engage in faction politics until called upon to lead your forces. So where's he returned home to? Another one has returned home. Or is that the same one? Agent recovered. Right, he's recovered. Eyes of the King. Oh, damn, I didn't want to see him. Right, okay, well, let's move in then, while we're here. He's recovered, and I want him to go towards here. Same place everyone else is going, perhaps over there, actually. Why not? Now, Eyes of the King, was it? Or is that the other one? Right, returned home. Let's have a look at these. Right. These are the ones I really want to look at. I want to know where they've gone. Nissa. They've gone to my capital. Well, where is he? They might have returned home, but they're not here. So, what? Returned home? Well, he's not there. So, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Are they going to appear? I suspect they're going to appear, or I can create new ones if I wish. I'm really not too sure about that. But anyway, the thing that I most want to do really is check up on these Aracosians. Which way are they going? How near are they to my forces? Can I attack them? Am I within reach? Right, now he's going fast movement and he's at Edessa. Why has he gone that way? Why is he moving east? I don't know. And this guy here is also moving east. Why would they do this? Right, he had 4 armies. That's 1 and 2 that are both, I would say, exposed to my armies. It looks to me as though this is the time that I ought to attack the Aracosians, if I can reach. He's bound to retreat, isn't he? Can I follow him?
My lord.
Right. I wonder if this is my opportunity. Let's take him off here a minute. See if I can go for him. Gosh, there's no way I'm going to get anywhere near. I wonder though if I can occupy the town of Edessa. Let's see if I can.
Any man who drops is left behind.
I can't, can I? Damn! That's a really, really awkward place for an army to be in. And it's a fairly decent army as well, 12 men. I've only got 1 army I can deal with these people with. He's got that one there, but I can take him on an ambush. Him, again, could be taken on an ambush. If I can defeat that army and then take that one afterwards, that would be the end of 2 Aracosian armies, or rather, a pretty good sort of drubbing of those 2 armies, wouldn't it? Right, okay, let's see where his other armies are. He had 4, he's got 1 there, and he's got 1 there. And that army are within reach of this army. I could take his territory off him. He could then attack Tarsus with this army. But that army's only got 10 men in it, and I'm sure Tarsus has enough to deal with that. Tarsus has 13. 3 hillmen, eastern spearmen. Okay, not good melee fighters, but good enough to hold a fort, I would have thought. Horse skirmishers, mob, foot archers. It's not a brilliant force. Really, all I've got that's going to be any good in there is those 3 axemen, isn't it? Facing 10. But having said that, they're not good melee troops that he's got, are they? And yeah, I don't know. I'm tempted, really, to go for the Aracosians now. He's left me such a temptation. Whilst he might take Edessa, it's unlikely that he'll even achieve that, actually. But if he were to, then oh dear, I don't know. Shall I bring him in support of this attack down here? Look at that. He could even help with an attack up there, couldn't he? Oh damn, what do I do now? This has been such a temptation for me. I think what I'm going to have to do is go and fight him. I'm going to have to declare war now on these guys. They just made it too obvious for me. They're close enough for me to hit with a significant part of my army. Got anybody else around here that can do anything? You? Blimey, you are Aracosian. I think the Aracosians are behaving in an unreasonable way for an ally, hanging around my vulnerable cities like that, when they should really be off fighting the Bithynians. So I think perhaps that's not a good thing. So, right, okay, it depends where he goes. He could come back to Tarsus, he could attack Antioch, he could go anywhere with that army, couldn't he? It's such a risk now. I think we just have to accept that we're going to lose a territory, probably, to that army there. Right, okay. Where? I thought I'd seen his other two around here somewhere. Where have they gone? Oh, they're there. Well, there's one. Okay, the other two are over in the east. That one is pretty darn depleted, isn't it? So that would make 3. I don't understand where... Ah, there's the 4th. And the 4th has 10 in it. And I was just saying, yes, I was saying this could defend against that. Yeah, okay, it's got to be, I'm afraid. It's going to be an attack on there with these. Maybe move on and take this afterwards. That will be the plan anyway. He probably hasn't even got any troops in there. In fact, this place looks deeply unhappy. This is Iconium, and it's on a minus 35, and it's getting -6 each turn. He's on 4 bread though, and he's also getting more bread. Huh. Now then. Okay, it's going to have to be war. Right, I wasn't expecting to do this, but I'm afraid this is what it's going to have. This is my time to get the bit. One more thing I need to check before I decide to do this. And that is what's happening over here. Right. Aha! He started an army over here. Okay, so it's definite then. We've got to attack, haven't we? Really, because we've got to make sure. Is it that one I'm going to go for first then? I can't even reach that one. No, I can reach this one though. Yeah. Okay. Okay, he won't be able to attack me. If I can't reach him, he can't reach me. So, let's go for it then. I don't know what kind of garrison he's got or anything. Let's go and have a look. He's got 10 in there. It's not walled. He has got hillmen. 2 hillmen, etc. Are they full? They are full. 320, 160, 160. He's got everybody he needs. Right. But I've got a proper army. There's no way he's going to be able to defeat me when he hasn't even got walls, is there? Okay, so it's which one is going to be the biggest challenge? Let's go to war with him first. Find out the Bithynians. Bithynia. Okay. Diplomacy. Offer demand. Join war against. Of course, they're at war with everybody. Arachosia. Accept. Okay, and I wonder if they're prepared to pay me some money. Payments. Demand payment. Their economic power is moderate. Actually, no. Let's see if they would be prepared to become a satrapy. There's a moderate chance I could get a satrapy out of them. Do I go for that? I'll agree to join the war if they become a satrapy. They've accepted. So now I have a satrapy. I don't know what to do with it, but I've got a satrapy. Um, I think it means I get part of their money and all kinds of different things. But anyway, there we go. Right. What the hell happened then? Okay, it's like I'd done a turn end then or something. That's not good. Not good at all. Let's see what this guy does first. Wherever he is. Something. I was going to say something weird just happened, but I think he was there before, wasn't he? Yes, he was. Right, well, this is going to be an ambush. He's got 10 men in there. Ah, damn, I'm up to 30 minutes already, which is going to be the most interesting battle. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight these battles now, all of these battles. Hopefully, I can fight him after him. Then what I'm going to do is find which one out of all of them is the most interesting battle when I fight it. And on the next video, I'm going to do that as a recorded battle. Now, I know there have been problems with recorded battles in the past. In other words, you get halfway through them and they're not the same battle that you actually fought. But at least I'll get the beginning of it and we'll be able to see a bit of the blood and gore, won't we? And then on the next video, after that battle, you'll be able to see that I've defeated these or retreated these. That I've defeated or retreated these, and that I've defeated and retreated or done whatever I'm doing to these, I don't know, and taken Iconium, you know. But anyway, it's such a shame there aren't any Bithynians near the Arachosians, isn't it, really? Because then I could use them to help in my attacks, couldn't I? But okay, anyway, that's going to be it for the video today, folks. Up to 32 minutes. You can tell we're creeping up on the Egyptians. The mistake I made was that I didn't declare war when the troops that I wiped out, those that are just below Egypt, when I wiped those out, they were actually at war with those to the north of them, the Cyrenaians or whatever they're called. And unfortunately now I've got nobody that I can join a war in against those Egyptians, so join with against, I ought to say. Right, okay, so that's it for today, and I think, like I said, I should be able to show a battle video on the next one. At least one. Wouldn't it be nice if I had two? Anyway, I'll do my best for you, folks. See if I can get a nice even battle where things are interesting to watch. Okay, bye for now. Well, as usual, there's been a change of plan. What seems to have happened is, well, I know exactly what's happened. You know that force off to the east. I attacked them, and with the force that was nearest to them, right next to them, and we ambushed them. So it was an auto-resolve where I could come away with 86%, and I thought, well, it's only an ambush. He hasn't got many men, we're just going to crush him, so it's not going to be a fun one to watch, so auto-resolve. So I thought, right, okay, let's go for the next army, the one next in line. Well, I couldn't reach them, so that battle wasn't going to happen. So I thought, right, okay, the Arachosian territory, where they've taken their taking a territory off the Bithynians. I thought, well, I'll attack that then. So I went for that, the Arachosian territory there, and the army that was just north of it ran away, didn't it? So I thought, oh, great. So I thought, well, I could chase it up. And then I thought, well, no, I shouldn't chase it up, because if I do, then what's going to happen is I'm not going to be able to reach the town, and I need to reach the town. So I've gone straight for the town. The enemy army was off to my right, so I thought, right, okay, their reinforcements are going to appear off to my right, my rear right, which would be around about there. So I formed all my men up down there, waiting for his reinforcements to appear. Well, they didn't appear at all. They magically appeared from some hidden area on the field, and went straight to his capital from the other side, or straight to his province from the other side. So it was all a complete disaster, really. So, oh, am I going to be able to fire soon? Let's just have a quick look. Can We almost reach. No, not quite. I don't know who's going to be around here. There may well be people. He hasn't got any missile troops, so it's going to be a dull battle, I'm afraid. So I thought, well, okay, I've not got much to show, but what I am going to show is going to be the battle that a battle that I had promised anyway. So, okay, well, it's probably not wise to send them in there, but I'm going to do it anyway because it makes life a bit more interesting. So long as nobody suddenly appears around here, that would be very irritating because you'd have thought I'd have seen them by now, wouldn't you really? So, okay, anybody else appearing? Maybe, soon. Can we reach? This is one of the problems, you can't actually tell the range easily. Crikey, surely we can hit from there. Yes, we can. So why aren't we hitting from there then? Right, okay. Precision shot. Okay, sounds good to me. 81 out of 160. Now what I should do now really is continually go backwards and forwards, getting my precision shot. And if I can't get any really good hits against these guys, then that's exactly what I'll do, because there's no point in doing anything else, is there? It looks like they're defending well with their shields, doesn't it, against those archers? So maybe this isn't the best thing to do, but I've noticed there is another force that's appeared over here somewhere. There. Well, let's hit them instead, the Eastern Spearmen. Don't seem to be having any success against them anyway, do we? So, actually they're hillmen now, so that might not be too bad. 135 out of 160. Right, okay, he seems to be advancing on me now, so let's pull back and see what happens then. I'd really like him very much to follow me all the way so that I can hit him with my archers, and also so that I can go and charge him with all my axemen. That would be rather nice, wouldn't it? Thorax pikemen went down to 78 from around about 81, which they had at one stage. So, right, okay, can we hit anybody there then? Or, I don't know, spearmen? Looks like they're firing anyway, doesn't it really? Or shooting. Right. Okay, spearmen 134. 75 they're down to. Should we try them again there? Well, it seems to have brought them a little forward. This is where slingers are good, isn't it? So much better than these camel archer types anyway, but okay, it could take a while. I forget even how many. He got about 3 units, by the way, in the town. So it's 3 plus the 6 or 7 that he had, 9 in total or something, that we need to eventually get rid of. 75 out of 160. He does seem to defend very well with these guys though, doesn't he? It's these shields, you know, they do defend very well with them. Okay, come on. Can't see anybody any closer. It's going to have to be anyway, you can see what sort of battles these are going to be. Oh, by the way, as soon as I left you on the video, what I thought was going to be the end of the last video, I got, peace declared between, peace declared, peace declared, peace declared. But you got loads of raft of people all declaring their peace with Bithynia, because they've become a satrapy of me, and they thought, oh no, we're going to be at war with the flaming Parthians, for goodness sake, let's get peace quickly, which is exactly, of course, what they've done. Right, okay, well, we seem to be killing these very, very slowly. We're absolutely rubbish against them. I think I'm going to need something better than this. So I'm going to bring something better up. Maybe my archers will be better at shooting them than this. You know, my foot archers, I really don't know, but partly probably because I've only got 80 men shooting at them. In fact, we're not even shooting now. That's probably what the problem is. It probably did as well, actually, that, because it meant that we didn't have a precision shot. Okay, 75 out of 160, we'll see one shot. If the whole battle is like this, then there's no point in showing it. So what's going to happen is, I've defeated that one army in the east. I've ganged up on the other one that was just behind it, hoping that he doesn't go back and take Edessa. And then at the same time I've come down from the north to take this territory off him, and he has an army south of this as well. And all that you're going to see then on the next video. So, right, okay, 75 I don't think we're having any success whatsoever against these guys. So I might well just have to do something else. See, I don't know if he's tired or whether he's caught an arrow. Huh. Huh. I think he's pretending to be hit so he could duck a little. Oh dear, I don't feel so well. Oh, I feel a little bit poorly. I'll just duck behind you. Oh dear, the arrow's hit you. That was lucky, wasn't it? Oh, I don't know, maybe not. Okay, well, why aren't we shooting at? Why aren't we hitting anybody? I don't get this at all. You'd have thought we'd have, you know, he's still got 75 there. Right, well that's dull in the extreme. Okay, so you know what's going to happen. He's going to lose that territory up there in the northwest. The only one other thing that's going to happen that's a difference is the territory over to the way over to the east, that's within what I call my empire, really, on that eastern border there. That one is going to fall as well. So you'll see all that on the next video. So I'm really sorry I couldn't show any more than this, but there's a bit of blood and gore to show. Coming up later, so we can see what that new upgrade is like, then I will tag that onto the end of this video. Other than that, this will be the end of the video.